Welcome to another UK Random video. Why are you laughing? I'm UK Random, and this is UK Random 6. Yes, it's Mike from Big Breakfast Gaming. Do you know why you're UK Random 6, innit?
I don't know. Who's before me?
Well, I'm UK Random 1 apparently.
Yeah.
UK Random 2 is UK Random 2.
That's right.
UK Random 3 is my
latest,
newest son.
Yeah.
I say newest, I've only got 2. One's just come, the other one was pre-made.
So who's 4 and 5?
Right, number 4 is Mummy. She doesn't even want to be involved, but she's number 4. Larry's number 5.
Larry beat me to it.
Yeah, but you beat Wayne, because Wayne is number 8. You're 6, Wayne's 8, so number 7 is Logan, which is Wayne's son. Logan beat Wayne, so you're not at the bottom. There's others who still haven't even made it. I need 2 more people for my top 10 UK randoms. Oh,
carry on.
Anyway,
Thanks.
So guys, this is Mike from Big Breakfast Gaming. You've seen him before. If you haven't, why not? You just joined. That's what's going on. Anyway, so Mike has his own YouTube channel, as I've said many times, and he does gaming stuff, playthroughs, walkthroughs, afros. I used that joke last time, innit? He ain't got an afro, he's bald. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking briefly about a subject I know nothing about.
Which could cover a lot of things, really.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Yes.
You like?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
I know you've done a whole series on...
I did a brief bit on that, which I intend on going back to, but yeah.
It wasn't a brief bit, there were shitloads of videos.
There was a few. There was about 6, I think.
Yeah?
There wasn't that many.
Okay.
But I went on to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Ah, it's Valhalla that you did a lot of, that's it.
Yeah, I did more of that one, yeah.
Odyssey was the first one you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've established where I got the... Yeah. Are there a lot of different characters in Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, I mean, as with any game, there's loads of characters. You got your standard main characters that you get to play, your playable characters, and you've got non-playable characters or NPCs.
How many playable characters are there?
Technically 3, but 2 of them are the main one.
All right, who are the main 2?
The main 2 are Cassandra and Alexios.
Okay, and who's the third?
The third is a girl called Layla, but you only briefly get to play her.
That's kind of funny. It's a private joke. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So tell me about Alexios.
Well, this is the interesting thing about the game is that either character that you pick, they're kind of the same, although one's male, one's female. Okay,
so Alexios and Cassandra are the same person, just one's male and one's female.
Yeah.
And is Layla the one that doesn't identify as male or female?
No. Okay. Layla's just a character that's in Layla's present day, whereas Alexios and Cassandra are in the past.
Okay, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey is based in ancient Greece.
That's right, yeah.
Cool. And does it surround like the mythology stories that we learn as kids, or is it nothing?
No. It includes a lot of various different mythologies that we went through. You kind of get a good idea of some of the gods as well. You meet a couple of them. No spoilers, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But yeah,
was Zeus one of them?
Off the top of my memory, no, I don't think so.
Zeus was god of the gods.
What he said. It's true. But yeah, there's a lot of loads of different characters, but Cassandra and Alexios are the main ones. But the funny thing is that whichever one you pick, you play as your hero. But whichever one you didn't pick is the enemy.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh, twists and turns.
Yeah.
So what I want to do today, come back a little bit. Let's get right in the shot properly, because the top part of your shiny head isn't. Don't lean on me. It's gonna look
Sorry.
like we're not.
We're not.
We're family. I want Mike to help me to review an awesome figure that I picked up, and it is from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Who is it, I hear you ask?
Oh, sorry. Who is it?
I'll show you. It's not a Funko Pop.
That's
It
good.
is not a Funko Pop. I know they do Assassin's Creed Pops. I don't remember ever seeing this one as a pop.
I've seen a few of them as a pop.
Have you seen?
When I've looked them up.
Okay. Because I've got a couple of them, but I don't know who they are, but I can't remember.
I remember you showed me one at one point. That's one there as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's Ezio.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's from one of the older games. But a very
we have the
character.
daubs of him, and we have the Funko Pop of him. Right.
Exciting. Oh.
So there's a bit of tape residue there, but that will come off.
Yeah, gently. Don't want to damage that.
Look at that bad boy. This is Alexios from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And you know what? The first thing I noticed, which I absolutely loved, was it's got his name in Greek as well as the English above. For those of you that don't know the language of the gods. Now, I saw this figure and I thought straight away, Mike is going to love this.
This is nice. Let me see. Oh, you haven't taken it out yet though, have you?
No. It's still blooming sealed.
It looks nice. Very detailed.
I was blown away by this when I saw it.
Don't know how clear you can see it on there.
I've put a picture in front of me or in front of Mike. I'm not sure. I've
Probably in front of me.
I've sod it so you can see it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
The stance, he's leaping and he's got his sword behind him and his dagger as well, ready to someone up.
Yep. The
probably Cassandra.
The dagger.
Yeah.
It's not actually a dagger. If you look at it closely enough, it's the end of a spear.
Oh.
And it's the spear of Leonidas, the one that he used in the 300 Spartans war.
Oh, and how does he have Leonidas's...
Well, Alexios and Cassandra, because they are brother and sister, if you haven't figured that out yet, are actually the grandchildren
of Leonidas. Is that part of the real story of that, or is that just how
it's just part of the game itself. It's all about how they are kind of descendants of the gods in a sense, so sort of like true demigods in a way, and they carry in them certain abilities and certain powers. Nothing major, it's more or less just kind of strength, stamina kind of thing.
I just think it looks amazing. Like,
yeah, it's a great piece.
The shield is below him on the floor, like his armor, his outfit, everything, the detail on it is out of this world. Now, it's from Ubicollectables, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft is the games
Okay.
maker. Yeah.
So Ubicollectables, I'm assuming, is the company that have made this. It also says Pure Arts. I don't know if they're the ones that designed it, and then Ubicollectables actually made the figure. Everything about this box is absolute class. If you look at the top, you've got the letter L from the Greek alphabet, which I'm assuming is for Lin.
No. Well, with the Assassin's Creed games, you'll see the kind of L shape. So even in the new one in Valhalla, you've got the axes that make an L sort of shape, but it's not actually an L. It's just the shape of the A for Assassin's Creed.
So that's more of an A as opposed to the L
Yeah,
for
it's meant to
Leonidas.
be an A.
Well,
but,
for me, who didn't know anything about it, I would have
Yeah.
assumed that. But it looks class. The artwork on this box, it's like that marble effect from like the Parthenon and all the Greek buildings from back then. This on the side, that is unbelievable. I'm not even sure if that's another figure from the line.
That's actually, that is Alexios, and it's, I think, an image directly from the game. It's not from the actual gameplay, but it's from the artwork of the game.
It's absolutely amazing. And here you can see the different views of the figure. Now, what's on the bottom? The boring shit at the bottom. That's a really bad impression. I'm sorry, Beardo. My dilemma is, I don't know whether to open this box and get it out. So the question I put to Mike is, if this was yours, would you take it out of the box and look at it? And obviously put it back in the box after.
No, I wouldn't. But saying that, today, funnily enough, I was looking up a Disney exclusive Jack Sparrow that I once had, boxed, mint condition, that my kids about 3 or 4 months ago ripped open, destroying the box, and decided to play with it. I didn't care. I'll be honest. I really didn't care. I'd had it boxed for quite a few years, but I kind of just didn't care because it's my kids. You know, they're playing with it and whatever. As long as they had fun with it and enjoyed it. But I was looking it up today, and I did see one going for sale. It was the only one I could find that was going for sale on eBay for about £480. So it kind of makes you feel like, but you know, that's life and that's kids. So I probably wouldn't open something like this because you don't know what it will be worth in the future. I mean, it doesn't say that it's part of a series, like it's not a numbered collectible by the looks of it, unless it's got anything at the bottom.
1 of 7. No, are you kidding?
No, it's not a numbered collectible, so it's probably they've probably made quite a few of them, and people who are fans of Assassin's Creed probably have bought them, and they will keep them in mint condition in hopes that they will be worth something more in the future.
Wow.
It's not likely that it will be worth much in the short term. Maybe in the long term you'll see a small rise, but I still wouldn't open it. For me, it's a collectible like that you wouldn't open. But for you, it's yours. I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, you collect things not because you want to have a collection, but because you want to enjoy them.
Yeah.
And you know, you've taken them out to enjoy them.
Some of them I have. I was never an out-of-box collector, but with some of the figures I've got, plus the limits on space, I did start collecting more.
But for you, something like this, which is so detailed and so good looking, might be something that you'd want to open.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you've got to bear in mind, I think there's a backing to it, a background.
Yeah.
So how would that stand up with it? I don't know.
I just think it looks amazing. And you can't even... I wish I could show you the inside art. It is... Look, you've got the Parthenon. Well, actually, the Parthenon's up there. You've got different parts of the Acropolis and the Greek pillars. You know, like the ones you see in Italy. Just FYI, when Italy was remodeled and they built things like the Colosseum, they actually brought in Greek architects to design these buildings.
Also, to be fair,
you're welcome.
After the Alexander the Great had taken over everything, after his death, his generals, who were Greek, took over the various realms, including the Roman Empire. So eventually it was called the Roman Empire, but was actually run by Greeks.
You're welcome.
Because there are two kinds of people, as everybody knows: those who are Greek
and those who wish they were Greek.
That's it.
So you're welcome. The funny thing is, I'm not going to open this, and the reason is, you're going to laugh, this isn't actually mine.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah, well, I did buy it. It's a funny story because back in December, one of my very close family members, and he's actually my cousin, it was his birthday and it was a milestone birthday. And we had actually made plans back in October to do something for his birthday. And obviously, the second lockdown, or was it the third? I don't even know, man. I've lost track. The lockdown came in November. Come December, we couldn't do anything. So he missed out on this massive milestone birthday. We didn't get to go out. We didn't get to meet up because we weren't allowed. So when I saw this, I thought, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Mike, we are a few months late.
A few months, yeah.
Happy
6
birthday.
months. Thank you.
Alexios is yours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. I'm touched.
Not by
but
me.
not physically, obviously. We don't,
Yeah, no, it's incest.
No, it's not just that. It's unwanted touching.
Yeah, I don't touch many people anymore. The judge said not to.
No, I thank you. Yeah, it's a belated birthday gift, and I'm very grateful. It was a milestone birthday. But I'm not the only one who's gone through milestone birthdays during this whole.
Well, my
pandemic.
wife did as well.
There you go.
And she threw me a massive 40th birthday a couple of years ago, and I was supposed to repay the favour, and I feel so bad.
That was a fun day.
Yeah, it was
fun
a
birthday
wicked party.
It's a good one. But it's we've learned to accept things for the moment, and hopefully everything will start turning a corner. We're waiting to see.
We're getting there. So like I said, as soon as I saw it, I thought it's a no-brainer. He loves Assassin's Creed. I knew that Alexios was the main character. I didn't know much about the game. I'd watched the playthroughs, but obviously I'm not a gamer myself. I knew he'd like this. I wanted to buy it for myself because it looks wicked, but it's not something I collect. It's not something I'm gonna. I would appreciate looking at it every day, but it doesn't fit in with anything else. It's going to look out of place next to Star Wars and Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. And then UK Random 2 probably want it on his side, and I'll get annoyed. It's.
Well, have you told him about this? Maybe he's going to get upset.
He's never seen it, man. And he's not going to see it. It's going straight back into that as the bag for life that I was hiding it in.
I've got one of those.
Oh,
they're really good.
You can use your own bag then.
No, I'm really quite grateful and touched that you thought of me when you got this. And I actually want to ask, or I wanted to ask, how much it was for the sake of the video, but I don't know if I should now that it's a gift.
Well, listen, I'm not the most well-off person in the world, and I wish I was, and I could buy majorly expensive, valuable gifts. What price would you expect to pay for that? What would you have been happy to pay for that?
Do you know what? I've never been in the money per se to be able to buy items like this, which I would have loved to do, obviously. So I've never really considered the cost of things. I mean, even the Jack Sparrow that I mentioned earlier, that was brought to me by one of my closest friends, in fact, my best friend, many, many years ago. Yeah, sorry. And, that's the reason that I had that. I didn't buy that myself. So, but I don't know. I would have thought somewhere in the region of about £120 maybe.
You know what? It's actually funny you should say 120.
Because
it wasn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, looking at it, you could see it going for that sort of price. Now, I don't know if it was the original price that was on it, but it was in there for £35.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, wow, I would pay £35 all day long. But that's not me, because I am a bargain hunter.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
That's
and
really
it was
price.
Reduced.
Wow.
Now, I'm not being tight, and I'm not saying you wasn't worth spending more.
But
it was reduced, man.
Was
and
reduced.
It was a price that I couldn't. It was £20.
No, I wouldn't have said no to getting it for that.
I would have paid £35 for it though.
Yeah, I
At the
would have
moment I
paid
saw it,
£35 for it.
I didn't even realise it had been reduced.
Where was it from?
Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet?
Yep.
Speaking of Forbidden Planet, my oldest boy, which you will come to know when our videos are released, yep, because he's going to be making some videos with me. We're going to be playing some games. We've already kind of started. We started.
Do you want to say what the series is? Or
Not yet. Because it is actually, it's. I will say it's a Lego game, but it's one I've never played before. So it's a first for me, and it's a first for him. Not him.
Not me.
It's first for my boy, and he's going to be part of the whole Big Breakfast family. So we're gonna bring him into it, and he will absolutely love this. He really will.
There's nothing.
I have no shelf.
It.
I have no shelf to put this on. I have nowhere to store it, but he has a shelf specially dedicated in his room to Funko Pops that his uncle has given him. Yeah, well, we bought him a couple. I think we got some from the Trolls movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because he loves the Trolls movie. So we got him a few of those, and we're looking to get him some more of the Harry Potter ones because you started that off for him.
Yeah, it was the train mystery box, wasn't it?
That's where we started.
Sirius Black.
Yeah, Sirius Black. We got him a Ron Weasley. I think it was the one with the bucket where he's puking up the snails.
And it's got the Ron Weasley, the Minico figure.
Yes,
the one that I famously threw across the room.
Yeah, which he constantly reminds me is not a Funko Pop, and that I should get him more Funko Pops, which I will. But there is space on that shelf for this to sit, and I know he looks after them, and they're out of reach from his other two younger, wilder brothers. So as long as it's there, or I wouldn't want to put this in a cupboard or something like that. So on a shelf it will go where he'll be able to see it, and he'll love it because he's young and he shouldn't watch me play when I played, but he had to learn about his past, So
our heritage.
Yeah, we had to teach him. So he's going to love that. He's going to love to see that on his shelf. I'll make sure he knows it's mine.
Obviously.
But that's its new home, I think. At least until my shelves are done down in my living room, where all my gaming consoles are and everything, and then it can go there.
Well, every time I go down to Forbidden Planet, I always manage to find a gem. And the last time I went down there, I didn't find a single thing for myself. The moment I saw this was one of the first things I saw, and I was like, oh my God, that is awesome. Then I carried on walking around the shop, I went back, I got it down, I was looking at it. Because that's how I didn't know it was in the sale, because there was something in front of it and the sale sticker was here somewhere. There's a little bit of sticky residue still. We can get rid of that.
With a bit of alcohol.
And when I got it down, I was like, you've got to be shitting me. But that's a brilliant price. Anyway, I put it back. I cheekily messaged him saying, do you know someone called Alexios in
he did ask me about this.
He goes, oh, have you found the Funko Pop? I was like, no, I don't think they make quite.
I think my text message said, it's mine, get it for me.
So yeah, and then I went back again and I picked up and I was like, £20, dude. You get the Marvel figures or the Star Wars figures in there this size and in not even as great boxes, and they're about £100. Some more, some a bit less. And £20, this was still. I wish I collected more stuff like this. I would have had this for myself.
See, while I love your collection and everything, and I watch your videos all the time, and I'm not just saying that for the sake of a video.
You just want to do another video, innit?
No, honest to God, I watch the videos all the time, especially ones with UKR2, because let's face it, he's kind of like, he's a brand all on his own now.
He told me today he wants his own channel.
He should have your channel, really.
Yeah, no, that's mine. It's mine.
Technically, it's UK Random 7 and 8, isn't it?
Anyway, what was you saying?
Anyway, this is more what I would like to collect. These kind of figurines rather than Funkos. Although I do like the Funkos. Some more than others. I will be honest. Some more than others. and my kids obviously love them, and my oldest wants to collect, and he wants to go to Forbidden Planet. Every time you mention it, he keeps saying he wants me to take him there.
We'll do a day trip in the summer.
Yeah, sounds good. But he actually thinks Forbidden Planet is a planet.
Sometimes it feels like it, though.
That he's also not allowed on.
When you're in there, it's like being on a different planet, man.
I know that he would love to go there, and I have said to him I'll take him down at some point. But yeah, this is more my style. This is what I like.
Cool.
You know me so well.
I'd like to think so. So, guys, you know what? Let us know what you think of this bad boy down in the comments below. Have you got this figure, or have you seen any other figures from this range? Are there other figures? I haven't even looked it up. I didn't look out to see how much it's worth, because that doesn't even matter to me what it's worth. It might only be worth 20 quid. But for me, I buy Funko Pops, which is usually about £10. I buy them cheaper. I buy more expensive ones. This for 20 quid is a flipping...
It would be really cool to see if there was a Cassandra version of this.
There must be.
There must be. If you've got one, if you've seen one,
let
us know.
And you're just letting it go for 20 quid.
If it's on sale,
yes,
I'll take it.
So, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a...
like.
Oh, yeah, you got us...
I don't know where you put them.
Now, guys, on a serious note, a massive thank you to Mike for coming along, and happy belated birthday, even though I told you happy birthday at the time. It is what it is this year and last year and probably next year. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. We're going to see you very soon for another video. Peace. Don't bother turning, that's so childish.
I'm doing it.